Yate Onofso, Shea Scott and Shea. Good evening, everyone. My name's Scott, and I am with XYZ Consulting. We were asked to look into providing a solution to the high number of exposure deaths in Gallup. I'll make this presentation as quick as possible, and we'll take questions after the council session. As you all know, Gallup experiences an alarmingly high rate of exposure-related deaths each winter. I am proposing that the council consider passing legislation to increase the price of alcohol across the city. I have found that, and I am sure you all know, alcohol intoxication is the leading cause of exposure deaths. As I stated before, each winter Gallup has a high number of exposure deaths. It's been reported that during the winter of 2015 and 2016, 9 people succumbed to exposure. The winter prior, 2014-2015, 7 people died. It's evident in the photos and reports that alcohol and alcohol-selling establishments are contributing to this exposure death rate. The measures taken by the city simply aren't enough. These include having your community service aides pick up sleeping homeless and not making Gallup Detox Center a priority. In my opinion, if this is all that's being done, then each winter it'll be routine to have exposure deaths. After researching and creating the analysis report, I propose that the council will increase the price of alcohol throughout the city. An increase in price will ultimately deter the targeted population, which is the homeless, from purchasing alcohol. The only step that I see that needs to be taken is for you all to pass the legislation to increase the price of alcohol. I would recommend that a short timeline be considered, no more than 30 days to go through the council's process, which might include deliberating and approving and whatever else is necessary. I don't foresee this proposal having any cost to you all except the usual cost of what it takes to run the council session. My research on this proposal has 3 benefits to the community. The first being a decrease in the homeless's ability to purchase alcohol. That will in turn effectively decrease the amount of exposure deaths. And finally, the increase in alcohol prices would provide an additional boost in the city's budget. The increase in the city's budget would allow for a steady funding source for the Gallup Detox Center each year. For an example, the city could allocate $800,000 a year or more for the center. Additionally, the city would need to continue working with outside entities to continue to get the remaining money for the center. Through the center, the city could provide more outreach and education about the dangers of consuming alcohol in schools and to the general public. In the end, raising the price of alcohol would make it difficult for the homeless to obtain alcohol. That would reduce the exposure-related deaths each winter, and funding would be available for the Gallup Detox Center. Thank you for your time and consideration. I hope this proposal will raise some questions and concerns about taking this issue into your own hands. I think I've taken enough of your time, and I'll stick around until the end of the council session to take any questions. My contact information is also on the screen if you'd like to learn more or discuss anything relating to the topic. Thank you. Akehat.